All right, we are just wrapping up camp here at the Lambert Meadow Shelter. I think that's what it is. Good campsite. Good campsite. We've already kind of got our tents tore down and stuff, but you know, if you can tell, there's water right there, which is really nice. The shelter is way up the hill. You can probably see it there behind me over my shoulder. A couple staying there last night. One with a tent in the shelter, and one other guy that was here.
And those folks, Ken and Allie, that's the first through hikers that we've met. And that was their second night last night.
Yeah. And then we met Green Bean, who was just doing the loop of the Triple Crown. I guess there's a loop trail that you can do, which includes the AT, so that sounds pretty cool. So we're getting ready to hit the trail. We've got about 9.5 miles to go to get into Daleville, and then we're going to go to a barbecue restaurant. That's our motivation, to get there by lunchtime so we can have barbecue. And then we're going to head over to the outdoor store.
We're going shopping.
We're going shopping.
Shopping at the Outfitters.
And Joe pick up his box. We're thinking about we may just stay there in Daleville. Again, I think I mentioned it's kind of not a whole lot of options getting back out of Daleville after we do all that. It's probably going to be a little bit late. So we've got to go to the grocery store. I've got to resupply. And but anyways, it's a little overcast and cloudy today, but I think the temps are still going to be in the upper 50s, something like that.
This is great for hiking if it stays like this.
And no rain scheduled today, so that's good. We'll take it and go from there.
Good night's sleeps.
Yeah.
Next to the river, white noise going on.
Exactly.
Temperatures are perfect. No dew or condensation on the inside of the tents. It was good.
And the snore factor was low.
Snore factor low.
I think for both of us. So
leftover pad thai this morning worked out really well.
You know, it's amazing how your eating habits change on the trail. You know, we carried out some Doritos the other day, and it's amazing how many things taste good with crunched up Doritos in them. You know, tuna fish, the pad thai, the mashed potatoes I had.
It went in all of those. It was.
It's kind of a nice supplement.
It has these great aftertones when you're eating the Doritos with that. It's just, its flavor bursts a little bit later into the bite and stuff, and it's highly recommended.
Yeah, and it's crunchy. So
texture.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna head out, and hopefully, it looks like the trail is gonna be fairly straightforward. I always hate to say that, but we don't have any major climbs today, so it should be a fairly good hike down into Daleville. And so I'm thinking we'll make a fairly good time in time for the Three Little Pigs barbecue. That's on my mind. That's my motivation for today.
But I hope they have a salad.
Of course.
I hope they have
salad. Coleslaw.
Need something to go with that 2 pounds of pork.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Well, we'll take care, and we will see you down the trail.
So we just left that nice, beautiful stream that we were walking along. And this looks like the place where the cows all urinate. Just because there's really not a stream or anything coming into it, and there's a lot of cow pies. I'm going to try to find a better crossing point. David may have it. I have to get around the minefield here. Just another one of the interesting things you get to encounter. All right. Well done, Captain. I was about ready to just walk into...
Fly through it.
Yeah. 3-point stance and go. All right. So off there, there's our little trail resuming. You can see those hills off in the distance. I think that's our next challenge this morning. About to follow the cow trail. Oh. As we went by the cows, we let them know that we were practicing omnivores. However, that we were not going to mess with them today. They kept a weary eye on us, but I think they've seen our kind before. Back on the trail. A few little surprises for us along the way. Got to stay on your game so you don't step on the landmine. I was put my phone away earlier and dropped it by my feet. It was a close call. I was lucky it landed in the dirt, not the dung. And that's how we prefer things. Rock and roll.
All right, closing in on Daleville. We're kind of doing a little ridge walk here. If you can see it, I think it's called Carvin Reservoir or something like that down there. Been a pretty view as we walked along here. But, not too bad. A little bit rocky up in here, but a lot of places for good foothold, so it's not bad at all.
The long way.
Yeah, that's what I get for following Joe.
Playing in the rock.
Rock and roll. We have made it to Daleville, and we were just talking about how this is sensory overload. You come into these cities and you got all these cars flying by and all these things. So, but we're headed to the Little Pig restaurant, which is barbecue. That's our gift, our
Yum yum.
yeah, our motivation for the day. So, and then we got to go by the outfitter and then stop by the grocery store, do a little bit of resupply.
The important thing, whenever you're going to go to the grocery store for resupply, it's most important that you go eat a meal first.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you get in the grocery store and you're overwhelmed. And
Exactly.
You start loading the cart with stuff you're never going to be able to eat.
Yeah, yeah. And all the unhealthy things that Mom would not like. So, so Mom, I'm being good. I'm going to eat first before I go buy junk food.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I need to pay attention here before I get run over. So, we'll talk to y'all later.